Hi there, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of season 4 of Dan versus the other Dan. Current score, because it's only the first pay per view, is 8 to 3. Sorry, 8 to 3, 13 to 8.
I'm happy with that, mate.
Yeah, you would be. No, 13 to 8 for myself. Last month's pay per view was good, but bad for us because our predictions were terrible. We're going in the way of the wiki, so we're starting with Lars Sullivan versus the whatever these three are, the Lucha House Party.
Lucha.
It's a 3-on-1 handicap match. Who have you got and why? The odds are very much in Lars's favour, I think.
Mate, 100%. I mean, what's the point in making him look strong, getting him over, and then he just gets beat because of a 3-on-1 handicap match? What a better way to show brute strength than for him to win it?
Do you know
it's kind
what,
of an obvious.
Do you know what I think they're doing wrong here? This is the exact same thing they did with Braun Strowman, right? So why not have Braun and Lars go at each other in a feud straight away, but have Lars and Braun like say never, no, there's no winner. You know, like they did with Reigns and Braun for a while, where it was just like
I mean,
they could drag that on for a few weeks.
the problem is Braun's too busy giving Bobby Lashley an arm wrestle, so...
What is that all about, man?
Vince wants to see some muscles, he can have muscles.
Loves his big sweaty man. Loves his big sweaty man.
Exactly. But yeah, no, this is just an instant squash.
Pinfall, right?
100%, yeah.
Right, so let me jot that down. Okay, so we're going to move on to Seth Rollins, Baron Corbin. Sorry,
Yeah.
Baron Corbin.
Yeah. Where's your briefcase?
Yeah. Who's winning this match and who leaves with the Universal title?
Super Showdown, Seth Rollins, done. However, probably be a DQ.
Oh, so you're going Rollins via DQ. So
Yeah.
you're saying Baron will hits him with a chair, a table.
Either
not a chair.
that or
Not a table,
bear
sorry.
in mind that the Scottish psychopath isn't scheduled at all, so he can
That
just
is
show
a
up.
really, really good point. He's not even on the card.
He's not, mate.
Has he been announced for the Royal Rumble?
He
hasn't.
probably is in the Battle Royale.
Is he going?
He hasn't said that he isn't going. Obviously, Daniel Bryan's not going, I don't think.
Oh, he's
Again.
definitely not going.
So, I think for that reason, I think it's going to be Seth Rollins by DQ.
Right, so who leaves Showdown with the belt? Him or Brock?
It's going to be Rollins, isn't it? Brock
You
won't
think-
cash in.
He won't cash in.
Nah. He's not going to cash in.
But
mate.
they're paying Brock about, I think it's 15 million for this event.
He won't cash in.
So what's he going to do? Just turn up
That's the whole
and
point.
have his beatbox?
He's probably getting paid to lose because you don't want to lose.
Right, okay, makes sense.
If I get paid 15 million to turn up, I'd get
Yeah.
paid 15 million to lose a match.
Yeah,
Not wrong with that, mate.
fair enough. My prediction, by the way, Rollins pinfall. So you're Rollins DQ?
Yep.
Okay. Moving on to Kofi versus Dolph, who was clearly not supposed to be in this match. It was supposed to be Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens is not going because he don't like the Saudis. Well, it's not that. You know why he's not.
Mate, whoa.
Right, you know why he's not going, because he doesn't agree with obviously the political standpoints, and obviously his friend Sami Zayn in real life, and so he's not going.
Yeah, but why doesn't Sami Zayn go? Because I heard it was like...
He's not allowed to go because of his...
Is he Jewish?
He's not Jewish, he's... Oh, let me get this right. Is he an Arab? He's Arabic descent. Let me have a Google, because I'm probably going to be wrong here.
Well...
I'm sure he is.
But Saudi Arabia is Arabic.
No, I don't believe it is.
Yeah, it is. I'm fairly certain it is.
I don't believe he is.
I'm fairly certain it is. I might just be offending people.
He's a Muslim, but most of the people in yeah.
Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, they are. In Saudi Arabia, they're mostly Muslim. I think they're 70% Muslim in that country.
Yeah. So,
but I
why is he
honestly
not going?
don't know why he's... I think he don't believe in their political standpoints or something like
No,
that.
it's something else.
Is it? Well, anyway, long story short, he's not going. Neither's KO. Because he's a good friend, and WWE locker room needs more of those. That stand by people.
I mean, as far as I've read up about it, it says that Saudi Arabia, the government is bothered by his ethnicity.
There we go.
But why is like beyond me.
The Saudi government reportedly told WWE to remove Sami Zayn. Wow.
It's just really weird. I don't like.
I mean, our government would happily tell Donald Trump to leave, but we can't. But they're not going to. Anyway, so let's get back to the Kofi Kingston thing.
Right. I just had a quick read up on it. So apparently, it's just for anybody that the background. So he was born and raised in Canada.
Yep.
But he's a practicing Muslim of Syrian descent.
Of Syrian descent, yeah.
So although Saudi Arabia and Syria are Muslim majority nations, Saudi Arabia do not like Syria apparently.
Okay, there we go.
So yeah, it's a bit dodgy for him really. And I hope Kevin Owens is not going because he's sticking up for his friend.
He is. That is. I think he said publicly in an interview somewhere. So I'm not going because Sammy's not going, which is it's great. They got to WWE because of themselves working together, and he's still standing by his mate, which is great. 100%. And to be honest, if any talent doesn't want to go, they should stand up and just say, "I'm not going because I don't agree with it." Don't feel I know it's not for me to say, but don't feel pressured. There is offers out there. I mean, not to mention one company, but there are several companies now with money. So I don't know why you'd feel pressured into doing it. I really don't. So let's go back to Kofi versus Dolph. The last time Dolph was in a match like this, it was out of the blue. Everyone on every video and every prediction site said there's no way Dolph is winning this. And I think he won the IC belt, didn't he, out of nowhere?
Yeah, I think that was it, yeah.
Like, literally out of nowhere. And everyone was like, what? So, is there a chance that Dolph wins this?
I think so, mate. To be honest, I would think so. I think it'd be pretty good. I think it'd be good for Dolph. I think he's kind of like a hidden wild card, isn't he, really? Because he goes off for periods. He seems to have a real flexible contract with WWE, and
he does. He does now, doesn't he?
And stuff. So, and I think I could see Vince letting him do it because Kevin Owens didn't go.
Yes, just to spite KO.
Exactly.
Seriously, just to spite KO.
But I would think that KO versus Ziggler would be a better feud anyway.
Yes, they could put on a better match.
So for that reason, I'm just gonna go wild card on this one.
You're gonna go Ziggler by pinfall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it, mate. I know it's gonna lose me points, but I'd rather just throw a wild card out there. I think there's some sound logic behind it. So.
All right. So another question for you: who leaves Saudi Arabia with the WWE Championship?
Brock.
You think Brock's cashing in?
I reckon he'll cash in on Kofi and Ziggler.
I was thinking this as well, and I thought if they gave the win to Ziggler, right?
Yeah.
Massive boo, because they don't want Dolph to win, right? They want Kofi to win. Brock comes out, cashes on Ziggler. Ziggler is now a babyface, and Kofi is a babyface.
Yeah.
So then you could do those two versus KO and Sami.
Yeah, could do. Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Brock cashes in on Kofi, but do they really want to do it on this show? Because they then have to highlight it in packages, and if this was a pay-per-view in America or anywhere else on the planet, I would say Brock definitely cashes in and wins. Do you not agree with that? If the only thing that's throwing me is the Saudi Arabia thing. I'm just not so sure. Do you know what? I'm going to go Kofi pinfall because that's it. I'm going to play safe. Right, let's move to the next one. We've got... Oh, God, this is going to piss me off. Right, we've got the greatest wrestler on the entire planet versus Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns done.
Yep. Right. I do want to say something about this, though.
Go on then.
Because I also agree it is Reigns. The more deserving winner, which has been The Miz over the last few months, right?
Yep.
And now Reigns is going to come in and just beat the best wrestler on the world.
Yep.
Next. Okay, we've got Demon Balor versus Andrade Cien Almas, who apparently is just called Andrade now.
Yep. Vince doesn't like it.
Vince doesn't like more than one name. I've got Balor by a pinfall.
Yep, 100%.
Alright, let me copy paste that into the little prediction column. And we've now got Braun Strowman.
Yep.
This is Booby Lashley.
I think Booby.
You're joking, right? No, I actually don't know, because you might be good, because it's possible. It's Saudi Arabia, anything could happen.
No, it's Braun Strowman, isn't it? Braun Strowman's going to win this and then win the Battle Royale.
Oh, he's going to do a double duty and win it back to back?
Oh, yeah.
You think?
Yeah. He's going to win it for a second time.
I suppose it doesn't mean
so that means he's won the Battle Royale
twice.
He's won the Royal Rumble.
Oh,
no, not the Royal Rumble, was it? It was it was, wasn't it?
No, Seth Rollins won the Rumble this year.
No, he won the Royal.
He won the greatest Royal Rumble.
That's the one. Yeah.
That was this show last year.
That was it. Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, that was the Saudi Arabia show last year. The greatest Royal Rumble was what it was called.
What did he win? He won something else.
That stupid green belt.
No, not that one. This year he won something because it was them two guys from SNL, and he came out and won it.
Oh shit! Yeah, what did he win?
That was a Rumble. Because he won a contract, didn't he? Didn't he win something and then lost it?
He did. He fucking won something. I can't remember what it was because
he won a contract.
He won something because.
No, yeah, he won that for a contract for a championship match.
He did.
And then lost
he won it. Yes, he did because Vince doesn't like Strowman anymore because he liked Reigns now again.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, definitely. Right, so we've both got Balor with pins, and we've both got Braun Strowman with pins, right?
That's the one. Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to what I think is 20 years too late. We've got The Undertaker versus... Oh, God, that's a terrible picture, Bill Goldberg. What are you doing now? Angry face. Bill Goldberg. Who have you got and why? And what's the method, obviously? I'm assuming I know what you've got, but, you know.
Yeah, Goldberg.
Right, I'm going... Oh, you... Well, I was waiting for you to take her. Yeah, I'm going Goldberg.
I think it's too obvious, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's only a showdown. It's not like
Taker doesn't mind putting people over.
But the thing is, though, do the audience like Taker more than Goldberg?
Probably yes. Taker is a bigger name, isn't he?
Do you know what I mean? And they'll be looking for Taker to win.
They will.
And I think to keep him happy, he probably will.
The only thing what doesn't make sense to me, right, is they had Goldberg stomp over Brock Lesnar so quick.
Yeah.
You cannot then get owned by Taker, who lost to Brock. Yeah. But then again, it was that long ago. I think the audience forgets. And if you want to get to the nitty gritty, it's WWE versus WCW, and Vince is probably like, Taker's winning because he always stayed with me.
Yeah, more than likely.
But realistically, I see Goldberg straight away runs out, spear, jackhammer. Taker kicks out because no one kicks out the jackhammer, so he kicks out of that, does his sitting up thing like he does, and then gets jackhammered again, and then just loses. He'll get some offense in there, and he'll do some signature moves, but ultimately, I don't see Taker winning. I'd like to, but I don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. Right, so you've got Goldberg, I've got Goldberg. We're gonna look like idiots when we both lose this, aren't we? You're gonna change now, aren't you? You're thinking WWE over WCW.
Yeah.
Another thing that I was thinking is,
does Undertaker take an L?
He can. He's lost the streak, but every time they've done a WWE versus WCW match, WWE have won. Like Triple H versus Sting, Rollins versus Sting. Sting even won a match in WWE when he came back. I don't think he did he? He just got buried all the time. I don't know. My pick's Goldberg, your pick's Goldberg. Right, okay, we've got this stupidly massive Royal Rumble now. I don't have pictures of people, so we've just got the stadium there. So, who's your pick? You can have 3 picks because there's 50 people. I've decided three picks, and whoever. No, come on, think on the fly, mate.
Tricky.
So you've gone Braun Strowman anyway.
Oh yeah. Braun Strowman defo.
I think Sami Zayn might win that.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I didn't even think of that because he's not even on the card. And if you don't cash in, yeah, go on. That's a good shout.
You know, he's gonna get more heat. It'll be like the 51st man or something.
Do you think the best in the world wins? Shane McMahon.
He could definitely do it. Yeah, and I'm gonna pick. What's his name? Drew McIntyre.
Oh yeah, he's not even on the card, is he?
So that'll be my 3 picks then.
Right, okay, so my picks are going to be really, really, really different to yours because I don't have any of yours.
Go on then.
My 3 picks are going to be Lars Sullivan. Let me get that down. Mustafa Ali, because he is Muslim. He's the only Muslim going. And Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle.
Because it's a big enough push. And they don't have to advertise it too much because it's a Saudi show. I think it'd be a good way for them to announce it. No one's going to know him there.
Fair point.
But the people that do know him, when they come back to Raw the next week, it's a great way to push someone. That's just my opinion. It's probably wrong. We're going to move on to the main event now. And given what Cody Rhodes did during his entrance, I think we might see a nice entrance from Triple H, don't you?
Yeah.
Given how he will have WrestleMania budget to do whatever the hell he likes.
He's always got budget to do whatever he likes.
He does. Oh, another pick was Bray Wyatt, but I hope he doesn't get debuted at there.
Yeah, I think Bray Wyatt would be good to debut again.
I'm really liking what they're doing with his character, but if they ruin it after all this,
all that time, mate.
If they ruin him again, because he's been buried that many times, he needs to leave. He just needs to leave like as soon as possible because there's so much potential in him. Yeah, and he's a big bloke. Do you know what I mean? You can't normally push a big bloke with a lot of charisma. He's got almost more charisma than he's got as ring talent, and you. Anyway, let's go to Triple H versus Orton. I've got RKO pinfall.
Really?
Yep, I've got Randy Orton beating Triple H. Because...
Instead of Triple H beat Batista?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Why?
For the simple reason, this is not his career on the line, it's just a match. If he'd have said, I'm going to be the legend killer and retire you, Triple H would win.
Right.
But because it's a normal match, I think this match could also be at Mania next year for Triple H's career.
I'll take Triple H then. I'm prepared to lose this one.
So you're going Triple H via pinfall?
Yeah.
Via sledgehammer or golden shovel, which one?
It's only a normal match.
Well, you never know. He really runs a company. No, maybe
He could change the rules.
Maybe the Undisputed Era come down.
Maybe.
And they do a proper invasion angle where Cena doesn't destroy them all.
I think you're open there, mate.
Is Cena even going to Saudi?
No, not as far as I'm aware.
He would have been a good pick for the Rumble, wouldn't he?
He would have been.
Right, I am done there. If you want to chime in, the floor is yours, my friend.
Have you seen that Aleister Black has reportedly not been authorised to participate due to his body featuring several tattoos with religious
tattoos? Wow.
That might offend Saudi Arabians.
Isn't he from the Netherlands?
Yeah, but apparently one of his tattoos is Lilith, a Jewish god or something, demon.
Oh, I hope Balor comes out as somewhat dressed. Oh, you imagine if Balor comes out in some mental cosplay.
Yeah.
That sets the... Oh, that'd be so good.
Kevin Owens refused to participate in support of Zayn.
Good. There should be more people like that.
Yeah. Interesting.
It is. It's. I know why they're doing it because they're getting paid. I think it's something like 50. Is it 50 million, or is it something like 10 billion for like 5 years worth of shows or something stupid? It's something really ridiculous, isn't it? I'm sure it's something like 10 billion.
Interesting, isn't it? But
for 5 years worth of shows.
Yeah, no, I think we've got all our picks there then, Don.
We do, mate.
Who are them?
Is there anything you want to discuss, or are we done? Oh, by the way, the pay-per-view is actually tomorrow night, Friday night. UK time start is 6. The pre-show start is 5 p.m, I believe.
Is it tomorrow night?
It's tomorrow night, mate. It's good. It's prime time viewing for us. Yeah, mate. 6 p.m. GMT.
I thought it was Sunday.
No, mate. Tomorrow night.
What?
Yeah. That's why we needed to record today, mate.
Wow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow night, so it's good. It's a Friday night. There's some
What
wrestling
time
on.
again?
I'm sure it's 6 p.m. for UK. I could be wrong.
Wow.
Let me Google that. Super Showdown UK start time. Oh no! Oh god! It's linked me to 7 p.m. British Standard Time. So sorry, it's 7 p.m.
I'll definitely be watching that.
Pre-show starts at 6. That is on YouTube as well, if you don't have the network. Oh, I hope Taker retires. Right, anyway, that's it. Right, have yourself a good weekend. Enjoy the pay-per-view tomorrow. Follow our handles. They are either below us or above us. Don't know which way I've put the finger this time. So just stay safe and have a good weekend, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely.